This is the Photofiend podcast, episode 3. Thank you for tuning in. This is the real, the raw, uncut. Y'all let me know the guests y'all want to hear. Y'all let me know the topics. Yeah, y'all been wildin' this week. Definitely. Cutting up everywhere. Downtown, East Memphis. Just everywhere. Can't go nowhere and feel safe, I guess. Hey, Jody. But yeah, this week has been definitely full of devastation. Condolences to all of the families that have lost loved ones during all of this. Memphis, we gotta get it together. Like, this shit is getting out of hand. Like, we just want to go out, have a good time. Like, and it's like you don't feel safe going nowhere, or everywhere that you've been going. It's like, now what? You know, it's like we keep coming up with new stuff or new places to go. But then those new places keep, getting shut down, or it's a lot of stuff happening there to where, you don't even really want to go no more. So we got to get it together, Memphis. I don't know what it is, because I don't blame one person or one side or one, group of people, whatever. But we got to definitely get it together, because it's just too much going on. Memphis is a beautiful place, but it's a very hateful place as well. So with everybody knowing everybody, everything so close together, everybody know everybody business, everybody fucking everybody else. It's just like, we gotta get it together, because this ain't it. This ain't it. Not being able to go nowhere, not knowing if you're gonna be safe if you go, not knowing if you're gonna be able to return home after you go. Like, that shit not cool. Like, that's not what it's supposed to be about. You're supposed to be able to go out, have a good time. And the only concern you really supposed to have is whether you too drunk to drive or whether you too drunk to get home. It's not supposed to be you got to be out and be scared that, you might got to duck some bullets, or you might got to get on down because it's a stampede or some shit going on, So we got to get it together, definitely, Memphis, for sure. And I'm not one that's like, put down the guns, all this. And, I'm not one of those. I feel like people should feel however they feel about it, for whatever reason they have, due to their personal experiences or, their mindset. But I'm not a person that's like, put the guns down, whatever, stop the violence, because guns don't kill people. People with guns kill people. So it's like, it's really the mindset and the whole energy level in Memphis, with it just being such a big crab bucket and everybody hating. Don't nobody want to see nobody else win. Don't nobody want to see nobody else build. So it's really a mindset, and that shit starts with us. So it's like all this hating, all this, I'm better than you, you better than me, or I got this, you got that. Like, all of that really is just like a whole bunch of bullshit covering up what's the bigger problem, So everybody got issues, with whoever, over bitches, over money, over niggas, whatever, like everybody got their own issues and their own problems. But it's like, now it's to the point where, like, man, you just gotta, like, really hit your mans. Like, y'all out here just shooting and shit, and people, just being casualties of shit just because you decided today was the day that you was gonna, get back at whoever what did you wrong or did whatever, took from you, stole from you, whatever, So, shit, we just really got to get it together as a city, like the mindset that's behind all of this, just kind of help uplift each other. Like, no matter how long it's going to take for that mindset to happen or for that shift to change, it's something that definitely needs to be addressed, and it definitely needs to happen, because as a city, for us to be one of the biggest, strongest, most hustling cities in the country, it's like we are so divided because we want to do better than this next person, or we want to do this, or we want to do that, and that's really, honestly and truly not how shit's supposed to be, because with Memphis being one of the biggest cities that does know how to get money, known for music, known for pimping, known for, everything that we known for, like, we supposed to be doing better as a whole, like, as a group, as a unit, but everything is just so divided, so it's just kind of hard to, really just get everything together, as it should be. So definitely we got to get it together. I want to know you guys' thoughts, feedback. Y'all tell me, just a lot going on. We got a lot of good stuff going on too. You know, music wise, there's a lot of people coming out of Memphis with a lot of talent and a lot of motivation to go ahead and get to that bag. You know, so we got a lot of big artists that have come from Memphis, and I feel like it's gonna be more big artists that come from Memphis. I don't think that this is the end, but if we could just really like just get together, like, you know, like the artists and stuff in Atlanta and LA, like they stick together, like, you know, bro, what can I help you with? How can we build? What show can we do? How can we do this together? But like Memphis is like, okay, nigga, well, if you rap, then I'm not fucking with you, you know, like, because I rap, so my rap needs to be better than yours. But all in all, if everybody was to really stick together, everybody would make it quicker, because somebody gonna have something that you don't got. Like somebody might have a better producer, somebody might have, you know, better beats, somebody might have, you know, better lyrics. Whatever the case is, like somebody is going to always be able to do something bigger than you or better than you. And it's just up to you to stay in your lane and make sure you gather all the game and everything that you can, you know, to basically make sure that, you know, you gonna end up on top. And it's not about being on top of nobody else. It's just about being on top, like being a better version of yourself. So that applies to a lot of stuff, you know, not just the crab bucket, but just getting your money, you know, as you grow as an entrepreneur, as you grow as a hustler, as you grow as a career person, whatever your lane is, when your mindset is set for what the future is going to hold and not necessarily right now, like comparing yourself to other people or knocking what somebody else has going on, it's just, if you were to just take that time to self-evaluate and see how you can become a better you or how you can beat you, then you wouldn't even really see anybody else. You would just have strictly tunnel vision, for the simple fact that the main goal is to better yourself. It's not about what such and such is doing or what they've been doing, because at the end of the day, you don't know what such and such did to get what they got. You know, it could really just be, you know, that this their time, or that they done been through so much shit that now, you know, this is where they're seeing their ray of sunshine, because it's gonna take losses to win, and it's gonna take dark days to see the sunshine, and so that you can really appreciate the sunshine. You know, because sometimes, you know, you up, and you know, you get knocked down and you don't know what to do with it, because you're so used to being up, you're so used to everything going accordingly or going your way, and vice versa. Sometimes you're so used to being down that when it is something that you could change yourself, or the speed, or you got an opportunity or something that you can take advantage of, you know, it's like you beat yourself down so much because nothing has been going right, you know. So with that, it's like you got to be your own motivator, you know, and you got to want to see yourself win, and you got to want to be a better version of yourself. And it's not about nobody else, because somebody's chapter 3, you know, somebody's chapter 33 might be your chapter 3. And here you go looking, you know, like, oh my God, I got to catch up. I got to do this. I got to do that. And the internet has a lot to do with why a lot of people feel behind or feel like, you know, they're not doing enough. And it's like, all this shit, some flawed ass shit. It's very rare that it's what it looks like it is. You know, everybody got dark days, everybody got bad times. So the internet is basically an outlet to where we decide what people see about us. So if we want people to see all the bad, they can see all the bad. If we want people to see nothing but the good, they're gonna see nothing but the good. So it's just really coming to the point where you have to self-evaluate and understand that you are not that person on that app, you know. So without that app, like, are you the same person? Like, if you close all that down, nobody got an Instagram no more, nobody got nothing no more. Like, who are you? Like, when you look in the mirror day to day, off that app, off what you telling people to get these niggas, to get these bitches, to get whatever you getting, the self-fulfillment in it, like, are you that person? So it's just really about sitting still and like, shit, what is it? Like, what do you want out of life? Not, oh, I want to rock this design, I want to pull up in this whip, I want to do this, I want to do that. Like, it ain't about that shit, because honestly, all that shit go out of style, all this shit go out of season. But getting a bankroll ain't gonna never get out of season. It ain't gonna never go out of style. So it's just really about constantly bettering yourself and constantly knowing that the next level that you want to get to, it needs to be just better than the level that you were before, and it ain't about nobody else. It ain't no competition. It's not about, who can do this. It's just really about you working at your own speed and at your own pace. And when you develop that mindset that you want to do better, you want to be better because of yourself, then everything else is going to change. When I decided to do photography 13 years ago, I decided it because I knew that working a 9 to 5, that should have been cool. Like, I was in school, I was at University of Memphis, I got a degree in photography, but I ain't never used that degree. Because the thing is, everything that I've done, I've gotten that out the mud outside. Like, I didn't get that shit in the classroom. I learned fundamentals. I don't think that college is a bad thing, but I don't think college is for everybody. So in my case, I was actually in school full time, but I still was running a studio taking pictures when I'm not in class. So for me, it really was like, I'm making a decision to go ahead and finish something that I started, but knowing that I really don't necessarily need that. And I'm not knocking nobody, that is in school, or nobody that feels like, that is their option or that is their lane, because it takes all kind of people to make a world. So it's not like, oh, well, you have to be an entrepreneur because that's what the it thing is now. That's what's going on. Because honestly, entrepreneurship ain't easy either. Some days you have excellent days. Some days you don't make a damn dime. It's weeks like that. It's months like that, so it's like being an entrepreneur is still taking a gamble. You're just deciding that you're going to move at your own pace and that you're going to decide who you service. You're going to decide when you service and how much you're going to charge them for it. But at the end of the day, the people that's doing the 9 to 5, the people that they're going to work, they can be guaranteed what they're going to make at the end or whatever. Even if it's not as much as what somebody would be making as an entrepreneur, you still definitely gonna be able to know exactly what you're budgeting. You're gonna still be able to know exactly what you're working with. But as an entrepreneur, it's like, shit, okay, we did real good this month, but next month it's not for sure what you'll make, if it's going to be great or if it's not going to be. So as an entrepreneur, you basically have to learn how to discipline yourself so when you do have great months and great weeks, that you're going to put that aside so that, when the slow times do come, you'll be able to, manage and balance and do everything, that you need to do. So it's like, shit, it's just a tit for tat. But anybody that is in school, if you almost done or you getting started, and just stick at that if that's your thing. But if you do have a dream or something else that you would like to pursue, try to do that as well. And I guarantee before it's all said and done, you'll figure out the lane that you need to go in. School for me, it just basically taught me discipline. To go to class when I didn't want to, walking across the campus, in the rain and the snow, it just basically taught me discipline. Like, I'm doing something that I don't necessarily have to do, but I'm doing it to become a better version of myself. So even though I have not personally used my degree per se, I have definitely used the conditioning that college gave me as far as being able to have to go somewhere that I necessarily did not want to go, or early, and I was working full time at the hospital and part time at Best Buy and taking pictures and going to school all at the same time. So I had a whole lot going on, like really no sleep. So it was really hard for me to go to school because it's like, well, I'm booked up at the studio. I can take me some pictures and, I done made everything I need to make for my whole month of bills within a week versus sitting up in a classroom, just, back and forth, learning this, learning that, really learning stuff that I'm already doing, outside of the classroom better than the teacher. But at the end of the day, it was like I started something, so I'm going to finish it. So anybody that is going to further their education or anybody that is in school, good luck to you. And I definitely advise you to finish if you think that is, but do not close that door to being able to do something else that is your dream and it is your passion. I personally don't feel like we were meant to work for people. Even if you do go to school and get whatever you getting, figure out your own lane to be able to set your own hours, to be able to set, your own salary, to be able to decide what you will do when you will do it, and how you gonna do it. So just definitely always keep that mindset open that just having a career or having a 9 to 5 is not necessarily the only way that you can do things. It's always a better way. It's always another way, that you can do things. So just always keep that in mind. And I need you guys to give me some more topics. I need you guys to tell me what you want to hear. Tell me who you want to hear from. Just let me know. Everything that you guys think, that you would enjoy from the podcast. I'll be doing more individual segments by myself. Y'all just got to give me some topics and stuff, because it's like I feel like I'm talking to myself. So y'all just got to give me topics and, give me stuff to say as far as what y'all want to hear, what thoughts y'all want to hear, what guests you guys want to see. I got a lot of my entrepreneur friends. They're coming. They're definitely in different fields. We're going to sit down and we're going to talk about different stuff, different businesses, and things that they got going on. But other things, controversial topics, y'all just let me know. And it's just really, I really want it to be the people show. Like, I want it to be the raw and uncut. I don't really have a certain niche or a certain topic I want to go in. Y'all are throwing me topics all over the place. So I kind of just want to hear from y'all. Y'all tell me who y'all want to see. Y'all tell me, what's going on, and y'all just get with me. This has been another episode of the Photofiend podcast, the real, the raw, the uncut, episode 3. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know who y'all want to hear from. Let me know topics y'all want to hear. Let me know the guests y'all want to see. And until next time, we tuning out.